Okay, now to set up our code. This can be done using a word processor such as WordPad or Text Wrangler, but I'm going to be using Notepad because of simplicity purposes, and also the fact that it doesn't format your text into the width of a page. For Mac, I recommend Text Wrangler. Now, before we set up our code, I'm going to introduce you to a few and the most important tags regarding HTML. First of all comes the HTML tag itself. Then, inside it come the head and the body tag. These three tags act as containers. The HTML tag will contain all of our coding, which is why the browser will recognize it as HTML. The head tag will contain things like developer names, but we're not interested in that too much. Anything typed in the head tag would not be, in most cases, directly displayed on our web page. Now, the body tag is the complete opposite. Everything typed in the body tag, in most cases, will be displayed on our web page. The body tag contains all of our core tags, all of which we want to show to the viewer, such as text or images. And now, let's set up our code. Before the HTML tag comes the doctype declaration tag. Yes, your code will work without it, but it's always a good practice to tell the browser which language you're using. So, let's insert a doctype tag. This doctype tag has no closing tag. Now, for our HTML tags. This is the opening tag, and this is the closing tag. Now, everything inside it will be considered HTML by the browser. Now for our head tag, closing tag, and finally our body tag, opening tag, and closing tag. We'll test things out in the next lecture. And finally, let's save it. I'm going to save it on my desktop. You can save it anywhere you want, doesn't really matter. Be sure to add .html at the end of the file name so that your computer system recognizes this as an HTML document. If all goes well, you'll have a browser icon instead of a Notepad or Text Wrangler icon.